right. We are going to be solving the question above. The question said a steel bar 120 mm in diameter is completely encased in an aluminium tube of 180 mm outer diameter and 120 mm inner diameter, so as to make a composite beam. All right. By the time we have combination of two different material, we know such materials is going to form what? A composite beam. All right. So the composite beam is subjected to a bending moment of 15 kilonewton meter. So we are asked to determine the maximum stress due to bending in each material. So we are asked to take the modulus in the steel to be equals to 3 multiplied by the modulus of the what? Aluminium. So we'll be using the diagram below to analyze the question. All right. So this is our aluminium bar. This is our steel bar, right? And the diameter of the steel bar is 120 mm. The diameter of the aluminium bar is 180 mm. All right. So this is the stress distribution diagram due to the what? Due to the combination of the steel bar and the aluminium bar. All right. So you need to note that our PQ here, sorry, our LM, if you trace it down here, you understand we're talking about the stress of what? Of the steel bar. So is equals to the stress of the steel. All right. And our ln will be equals to lm multiply by what? Multiply by the modulus of the what? Aluminium. This the modulus of the aluminium all over what? The modulus of what? Of the steel. All right. And PQ will be equals to what? PQ will be equals to lm multiplied by what? The distance from the neutral axis to the top part of the aluminium bar is 90. That is 90 divided by the distance from the neutral axis to the top part of the steel bar is going to be what? 60 all over what? 60. All right. So you need to take note of that. So the next thing we have to do now is we want to look for the strain in the steel at a distance of what? 60 mm from the what? From the neutral axis, from this point to this point. All right. So the strain in the steel, strain in the steel at 60 mm from the neutral axis. All right. So we are going to denote that with this. So strain in the steel, this will be equals to what? This will be equals to the stress in the steel, all over the modulus in the steel. Of course, from Hooke's law, we know that strain is what? Stress over what? Over modulus, right? So again, we are going to consider the strain in the aluminium at the same distance from the neutral axis. So we are going to consider strain in the aluminium at 60 mm from what? From the neutral axis. So this is going to be strain in the aluminium. This will be equals to stress in the steel all over what? The modulus in the steel. So the meaning of this is at 60 mm from the neutral axis, the strain in the steel is equals to what? The strain in the what? In the aluminium. Is that clear? And from our derivation, we have taught us that strain is directly proportional to what? To distance. Is that clear? All right. So now the next thing we want to consider now is the strain in the aluminium at a distance of what? At 90 mm from the what? From the neutral axis. Strain in aluminium at 90 mm from neutral axis, from the neutral axis. So we are going to denote that with what we have here. All right, so at 90 mm, that is from this point to this point, right? So that is going to be what? It's going to be 90 over 60 from this point to this point, because if you move from this point to this point now, this is what we want to consider, right? And within this point, we are having this point to this point here. So it's going to be 90, it's going to be 90 over what? Over 60. You understand? Multiplied by the stress of the steel all over what? The modulus of the steel. Is that clear? So this is going to be 90 over 60 multiplied by what? Multiplied by the stress in the steel all over what? All over the modulus in the steel. And 90 divided by 60 is nothing but what? 1.5. So this is the strain in the aluminium is going to be 1.5 stress in the steel all over what? All over modulus of the steel. All right, now we are now going to consider the stress now. The stress in aluminium at that same distance. So let's consider the stress in aluminium at 90 mm from the neutral axis. All right, we know that stress is nothing but what? Stress is nothing but, from our Hooke's law, we know that our stress is nothing but modulus, that is strain multiplied by what? By modulus of elasticity, right? Now, but we are dealing with the stress in aluminium at 90 mm from the neutral axis. So it's going to be equals to what? It's going to be equals to the strain in the aluminium. So let's say stress in the aluminium. So this is going to be equals to what? Strain in the aluminium multiplied by what? Multiplied by the modulus of the what? Aluminium. I hope you understand. So now we can therefore see that the strain in the aluminium is what? 1.5 multiplied by stress in the steel all over modulus in the steel. So we are going to substitute that here now, and we are going to have another equation. So we are going to have the stress in the aluminium to be equals to 1.5 stress in the steel all over what? All over the stress, the modulus of the steel multiplied by what? The modulus of the aluminium. Correct. Now, you are going to recall now from the question that we are given the modulus of elasticity of the steel to be equals to 3 multiplied by the modulus of elasticity of what? Aluminium. So that is E of S is equals to what? Is equals to 3 multiplied by EL. All right, so we are going to replace our ES here with what? 3 EL. Do you understand? So if we substitute that, we are now going to have the stress in the aluminium to be equals to 1.5, then stress in the steel all over what? 3 EAL, then multiplied by what? EAL. All right, so never mind, maybe I'm using a capital letter A or small letter a, they are the same thing. That is the modulus of the aluminium. So it means that the modulus of the aluminium, we cancel out modulus of aluminium here, and the 1.5 divided by 3 is going to give us what? Is 0.5. All right, so let me clean this part. In the aluminium to be equals to what? To be equals to 0.5 multiplied by what? Multiplied by the stress in the steel. All right, so I hope you grab the concept. Now the next thing we want to look at now is the what? The bending moment. Now when we are dealing with a composite beam like this, we know that our bending moment, the total bending moment, will be equals to the bending moment of the steel plus the bending moment of the what? Aluminium, right? And then we know that our moment is nothing but what? Stress multiplied by what? Sectional modulus. We know you are going to record this, have to take note of this: stress multiplied by sectional modulus. So it means that we can therefore say that the total moment here for the case of the steel, is going to be stress in the steel multiplied by the section modulus of the steel plus stress in aluminium multiplied by the section modulus of the aluminium. All right, so that is what we are going to have. Now we already have the stress in the steel and the stress in the aluminium, right? So we just need to calculate the section modulus of the steel and the section modulus of what? Of aluminium. All right, so let's go with the section modulus of the steel, because what we are dealing with here is circular in nature, right? And our aluminium, this is just our aluminium here, so it's going to be what? The section modulus is pi d cube all over what? 32. So section modulus of the aluminium, sorry, of steel rather, yeah, we are dealing with steel first, so it's going to be pi d cubed all over what? 64. So if you substitute for d, here, our d is going to be equals to what? Our of the steel, which is what? 120. So this is going to be pi multiplied by 120 to the power of 3 divided by what? 64. All right, so if you press this in your calculator, pi is 3.142 multiplied by 120 to the power of 3 divided by 64. You are going to have nothing but what? 169646. 169646. So you are going to have this to be mm to the power of what? To the power of 3. All right. All right. So now again we are going to consider the section modulus of the aluminium. So the section modulus of aluminium will be equals to, now if you are dealing with aluminium now, aluminium becomes what? Concentric, because inside the aluminium inside the aluminium the steel bar is embedded. Do you understand? So it becomes a composite. It's going to become a composite bar himself now. So it's now going to be what? Pi over what? It's going to be pi over 32d into what? D to the power of 4 minus what? D to the power of 4. Pi into what? Into D to the power of 4 minus D to the power of 4 all over what? All over 32D. All right, so that's it. So if we substitute now, we are going to have this to be equals to, this will be equals to pi into what? Our D, that is the diameter of the aluminium itself, which is 180. So it's going to be 180 to the power of 4 minus 120 to the power of 4, the power of 4 all over what? 32 multiplied by 180. All right, so if you press this in your calculator, you are going to have the section modulus of the aluminium to be equals to, 459458. 459458 mm to the power of what? 3. So now that we have gotten the section modulus for the steel and the section modulus for the aluminium, then we can therefore make substitution in the total bending moment. Exactly, because we have already been given the moment of the composite material to be what? 15 kilonewton meter. Exactly. All right, so let's make our substitution in this. So this is going to be 15 kilonewton meter, right, which is 15 times 10 to the power of 3. So we are going to have 15 times 10 to the power of 3 to be equals to the stress in the steel. So the stress in the steel, don't forget that we have gotten the stress in the aluminium, right, to be equal to 0.5 stress in the steel. So it's better we just keep this one here the same. Exactly. So let's keep it the same. So we are going to have the stress in the steel multiplied by the section modulus of the steel, which is what? 169646. Yes. Plus what? Plus the stress in the aluminium. The stress in the aluminium is 0.5 multiplied by the stress in the steel. 0.5 multiplied by the stress in the steel then multiply by what? Multiply by the section modulus of the aluminium, which is what? 459458. 459458. All right, so that is what we are going to have. So if you multiply this with this, you can add everything that we have there together. So if you do that, what are we going to have? So you are definitely going to have this to be the stress in the steel multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 9 multiplied by 399375. All right, 10 to the power of 3 equals to the stress in the steel multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 9 multiplied by what? Multiplied by 375. All right, so that is what we are going to have. So we can therefore divide both sides by 10 to the power of minus 9 multiplied by 399,375. Then we are going to get the stress in the steel. All right, if we do that, the stress in the steel now, the stress in the steel will be equals to 15 times 10 to the power of 3 all over what? All over 10 to the power of minus 9 multiplied by 399,375. All right, so if you press that in your calculator, what are you going to get? You are going to have this answer to be in what? Mind you, don't forget that in case you press this value and your answer, do you understand? You know, everything we are working with is in millimeter. Do you understand? So the answer we might have, I believe the answer will have converted directly to meter. Do you understand? So no panic. So by the time you press your calculator and you are observing that maybe you are getting a different value from us, just convert that value to be in what? In meter. You'll see that you get what is here. Is that clear? All right, so by the time you divide this by this, your answer is going to be 37.56 meganewton per meter square. 37.56 meganewton per what? Per meter square. So this is the solution to the above question, and I hope you have really learned something from this lecture. So, and peradventure today is your first time of coming across our content, do well to give this video in thumbs up, smash on the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video like this, you'll be the first to receive the notification. And don't forget to share this content with your friends who might be in need of it. And again, we have a well structured handwritten material on reinforced cement concrete and all other courses we have treated on our channel here. So for you to get any of our material, just send us a message, a direct message on our WhatsApp, or you can send it on our email. We are going to respond to you quickly. Exactly. So we don't joke with sharing of knowledge. So mind you, we are still here for you, waiting for you. Peace out.